What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Chase My channel. Again, this is Chase, and today we're gonna make a different video because I saw actually a popular video from BBC Food, and it's saying that a lot of Asian people like me, I'm from Philippines, and reacting on this recipe of Hershey's fried rice. Well, this actually was posted last April 2019, but it's actually making a rave today. A lot of Asian people are trying to protest, what are you doing on your fried rice? And they're saying it's actually an Asian egg fried rice, and you have to do it on an Asian way if you're saying it's an Asian egg fried rice. So today I'm gonna make a food reaction about this on how did you do it. I just wanted to prove why there's a lot of Asian people trying to protest on this recipe. And a lot of you guys don't know that I'm actually a chef. I graduated at Global Academy for Culinary and Pastry Arts last 2014, and then I put up my own restaurants and a lot of things that I've already made on the culinary world, and I've been baking pastries and cooking for other people, and it actually interests me to watch this video because people are actually raving and actually complaining why this Hershey's making this egg fried rice the wrong way. So I just wanted to prove it myself, and I just wanted to see if what she's doing is really wrong. Well, I bet so. So I'm not gonna make this long. Let's watch the video now. Hershey's easiest ever egg fried rice. Okay, I don't know what nationality she is.
This is really simple. It's cheap. It's delicious.
Okay, so
really
it's simple.
satisfying, and it's like a takeaway, but you haven't paid £8 for it. So a lot of people get afraid of cooking with rice, but you can follow
it's a
a
staple
really simple rule
in Asian
which
countries.
is for every 1 part rice you have, you need 2 parts water. It's as simple as that. It honestly does work every single time.
Okay, so it's 1 part rice and 2 cups water. I don't know if the rice is going to be fluffy, but in Asian countries, if you're making a very good and a very perfect fried rice, you don't have to make the rice so fluffy. In Philippines, we call it the rice has to be wagag, or has to be kind of not that too soft. Most of Asian countries like to fried rice a rice that is not that too soft. And now she's making a rice with a lot of water. So I wonder what she's gonna do next.
This is going to cook enough rice for around 2 people. So now the rice is on.
Alright,
it's
she has a long grain
on
rice.
with the eggs. I've got a frying pan here. Get that onto a medium heat, and then just add a little bit of oil. So let that heat up.
Okay.
I'm going to try and do this one-handed.
Wow.
Scramble the eggs up, mix the eggs up.
Okay.
My rice is boiling, so lower the heat to a simmer. Lid halfway. Once it's on a simmer, you want to cook it for...
Oh, by the way, did she wash the rice before putting it on a pan? Yes or no? I think no. Alright. So in Asian countries, a lot of people, before you cook the rice, you have to wash the rice first to clean, there's actually no perfect rice. That's why you have to remove the impurities, the stones. There's actually small stones that you can see on the rice whenever you wash it, but she did not wash her rice, so I don't think that she were able to remove all the impurities. So good luck with that. Okay,
around 10 minutes. Wang your eggs in. Oh, yeah, nice. And then you just want to gently scramble them.
Okay, so on how I make my own rice, well, this is actually one way, but on different other countries where other people are doing the other way around, to incorporate egg on the rice, they're not frying the egg first. So what they're doing is, while cooking the fried rice on the pan, they have to put the eggs raw. They're just waiting for the egg to cook while tossing the rice. So that's the other way. So this way, I saw some Asian countries, I think in Hong Kong, when I was in Hong Kong, other Chinese have been doing this kind of method.
You don't want the eggs to cook too much. You just want them to slightly set. They'll cook more once you put them back in with the rice.
I think it's kind of better if she puts some pinch of salt or pepper to improve the flavor of the eggs, right? she didn't season the eggs. I'm not saying that she has to completely season, you know, just partially, just to improve the flavor of the eggs and to make and to let and to improve the flavor of the egg on a fried rice.
Right. And then you just want to put that onto a plate, leave it to one side.
Okay.
Okay, rice. We are looking good. Right.
All right, looking good. So, okay, so on this frame, I'm seeing that she's draining the rice, draining the rice, draining the rice. What? Okay, so I don't know in their country if they're doing this. Well, she has to do it on an Asian way. Okay, so first, I don't know what to explain. Okay, so it's actually totally wrong way. Okay, first, as I said earlier, in doing the fried rice in Asian countries, the rice has not to be too soft. Alright, so on the first part, let's go back on the frame. Okay. Okay, so seeing on this frame, you can see the rice. It's too soft or it's too fluffy. Alright, and then one thing is there is still a lot of water. So for us Asians, this is actually not that. Well, for us Asian, this is actually not cooked yet, right? And then what she did, and she said it's looking good, and then she's draining it. Oh my gosh.
The rice has quite a lot of starch in it,
Oh my
which will
gosh.
make it a bit
And she's washing it with water. Okay. I don't know if this is what they're doing in their country, but in Asian way, you don't wash it like pasta. Do they think it's a pasta? I don't know what she's doing, but this is actually not a pasta to rinse it with tap water. Okay, so I don't know. That's where a lot of Asians are actually arguing about this, or actually raving and angry about this. Okay.
when you're stir frying it. So rinse it, and that will just keep the rice nice and light and fluffy. Right, time to chop the veg. So it might seem like a bit of a faff doing all this chopping first, but because you're cooking fast, you're stir frying, you want to have everything good to go when you start cooking, so everything will cook really quickly and really crisply. Time to cook.
Well, it's actually, there's a lot of ingredients that she did on this egg fried rice, despite that she said that it is actually a easiest egg fried rice. Okay. She even put, what do you call this, ginger on the fried rice. I know that it's not that too, I know other Asian countries are using this, other Asian people are using this, but it's actually not that too necessary, but maybe this is on her ingredient. But the fact that she's saying it's easy and there's a lot of ingredients that she has to incorporate, it's actually not easy, because most of the some of the ingredients are not actually staple on your refrigerator, right?
We are going to stir fry now, which basically means cooking on a high heat to retain the freshness of the food.
Yeah,
In
high
go
heat,
the
that's correct.
peppers and onions.
Alright, so in culinary way, you don't drop all the ingredients right away. You have to put the onions first. You just have to wait for the onions to be translucent, to mince it all the flavor and to let out all the flavors from the onions. And you remove the texture whenever you're going to bite the onions. There's a lot of, like, if you bite the onions, there's a lot of splatters on your mouth. You want to remove that. That's why you wanted to remove it from the onions itself and let it go on the pan. But on her method, she splattered all the ingredients, she dropped all the ingredients on the pan, which is actually, for me, it's not that good. Maybe on others they're doing it, but for me this is actually not the right way. You have to wait for the onions to be translucent, like fry it for like 2 to 3 minutes first before dropping the next ingredient.
So you want to cook these for about 2 minutes. With stir frying, you want to keep it moving all the time. You've got a really high heat here, so you don't want it to burn. So just keep kind of gently moving everything about. Okay,
Let's
that's
just work
looking
on
pretty
that.
good to me now. And then just add your garlic and ginger. Move it all around again for another minute. Oh, that's smelling.
I just noticed that most of the cooks here in the Philippines, we have to fry the garlic first before the onions. But what I learned actually on a culinary way, most of the ingredients, if you're putting some garlics, they are actually putting the onions first before the garlic.
Good. So now what you want to do is lower the heat to a medium, and then you want to put all the other ingredients in. Rice.
You know what? I think she has to put some seasons on this because this is actually the flavor of the fried rice. She has to put some seasoned salt and pepper to improve the taste. That's the ones making the rice flavorful.
The egg, the spring onions, and
Just chopping everything.
peas. And then you just want to stir it all together and cook it through for about 3 to 5 minutes. Oh wow, that looks so good. So pretty. And then your soy sauce. I just add a bit to begin with, and then once you're plated up, then give people the option to add more because you don't want to over soy sauce the dish. And that's done.
Alright, she didn't season the fried rice. I don't know how will it taste.
Time to plate
Is it
up.
really finished?
The colours are still.
Okay. On this part, she's using a non-stick pan and then she's placing the rice on a plate using a spoon, and it's a metal. It is actually a no-no to a non-stick pan. Well, I think she's being careless.
Vibrant, Yumington.
Did you hear the scrape of the metal on the non-stick pan? It's like, ouch on my ears. So that is an egg fried rice. Well, non-seasoned egg fried rice. I didn't season it. For me, it's not really okay to just put some soy sauce. You have to put some salt and then pepper to improve the taste of the fried rice. So you've seen my reaction video. Okay, so as a chef, I don't think this is actually an ideal way to prepare an Asian fried rice. Maybe on their country, they're doing it the same way. I think it's a British country, I think so. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that is the way of doing that, but an Asian way, it's actually, no. Actually, that is actually not that way. Maybe an infusion of their cuisine to Asian cuisine would be the right way on saying that. And yeah, I'm just curious, or I'm just worried about the rice not being that too cooked and maybe not too fluffy, maybe too fluffy for this one. So, and I hope for the people who's trying this kind of recipe that you're gonna like the taste. Alright, so some of the videos you can see that I put some of the recommendations that she has to do but she did not, or maybe you can do her way. So either way, so it's up to you guys if you wanted to do it your own way, but those are my opinions and those are my chef opinions based on the things that I've experienced in culinary arts. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Well, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Chase Vlog channel for you to be updated with my upcoming videos that I'm going to post on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. I hope you liked the video. Maybe I'm gonna post some of the reaction videos on the recipes that I'm going to make, recipes that I'll be watching, or maybe on the next time I'm gonna make some new recipes. Thank you guys so much, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.